possibly be an excellent part of your job search strategy. Used with sites such as a traditional job search engine and LinkedIn, Twitter can help make you some contacts, find job postings, and create a personal brand that will serve to strengthen your career and accelerate your job hunt. Today, we're going to share with you the 6 Twitter basics for your job search. Every day, more and more people are making use of Twitter to locate jobs. Not only are individuals on Twitter to search for the jobs, but companies are at the same time trying to find people to select. Some are on Twitter particularly to recruit. Twitter may be a very valuable approach to seek a job, get involved with the community, and help out others. Use it with other various common methods, and you will be able to land the job you've always been trying to find. Let's take a look at the 6 Twitter basics for your job search. Number 1, use your own name. If you're new to Twitter, then you'll obviously need to create an account. If you already have an account and your current Twitter handle is something like @BieberFan1991, then please consider creating a new account dedicated to your job hunt. Keep it simple. It's wise to pick a handle that includes your name and little else. If you discover that your name is not available, then try variations of your name with your middle initial or prefixes like Mr. or Ms. for a host of issues related to HR regulations. It's generally a bad idea to use a Twitter handle that is your name appended with the year you were born. Don't obsess too much about this. Just find something that is short and available and go with it. Number 2, use a professional picture. If you want to be taken seriously as a professional, then you need to start with the right picture. Your Twitter avatar is not the place to be too cute or clever. It's best if you just stick to a simple headshot of you flashing your pearly whites. Letting others put a face to your name will create trust and add to your credibility. While we're on this topic, it's important for you to have consistency across all the social media platforms. So make sure the Twitter profile you use is the same picture that you use for your LinkedIn, Google+, and even Facebook. Number 3, write a great bio. Spend some time thinking about what you want to say about yourself in the bio. Space is limited, so think carefully. Use a URL shortener like bit.ly or owly and give your link to your online resume. This is a good chance to give a quick elevator pitch about who you are and what you're looking for. The most important thing here is to sell the reader of your bio on why he or she should follow your Twitter feed. In other words, make sure your Twitter bio gives the reader a taste of who you are and what value you can deliver. Number 4, take advantage of the background. Don't forget about the biggest thing on your Twitter page that never changes, your background. Your Twitter stream is an ephemeral flow. This means your latest tweets will eventually push older tweets off the screen. To give the world another perspective to who you are, use the background image as more space to promote yourself. This is a great opportunity to add a little bit more detail to your qualifications. You don't have to write a novel. The background image is just another chance to help you brand yourself. All of this can be easily done with a simple PowerPoint or Keynote template. Number 5, start following someone. Twitter is a great place to get news on what's going on in your industry, announcements about job openings, and tips on how to more effectively manage your job hunt. Look for Twitter feeds from recruiters and headhunters in your industry, HR departments of companies you want to work for, and bloggers who post about job hunting. On that note, please allow me to shamelessly plug our Twitter account, @ZoomResumes. If you can't decide who to follow, then add a few of these lists to your feed. If you're new to Twitter, don't start following your friends just yet. The flood of information you get from Twitter can be overwhelming. Until you get used to it, you'll want to keep your news stream focused on job search tweets. Number 6, start engaging. Notice, I did not say start tweeting. Tweeting anything and everything that crosses your mind may work for some people, but for you, you should be intentional about what you send out. It's all about making connections with other people. It is a social network after all. If you find a job posting that someone you know may be interested in, tweet them the link. They may return the favor sometime later. Ask others for tips on how to interview for a particular position. Twitter is a contact sport. The more you connect and interact with people, the more benefit you'll receive. Let's recap. These days, it's not uncommon for companies big and small to use Twitter to find talent. To be sure, you still need to use other traditional methods in your job hunt, but you can't ignore the opportunities that engaging in this channel may provide to you. At another time, we'll go over more advanced tactics on using Twitter for your job search. For now, if you're new to Twitter, make sure you have these basics covered. Taking care of these foundational Twitter issues will help you get noticed. If you have any other tips you'd like to share with our audience of job hunters, or if you have feedback for us on how we can improve, please send us an email, a tweet, a Facebook message, or just give us a good old-fashioned phone call. For ZoomResumes.com, I'm John Lamb. Thank you for watching our videos and reading our blogs.